Well, you guys. So, man, when was the last time that you were there, Bill? I don't think you've even been in this cave yet.
Was it since before we made him a prisoner? He feigned as a prisoner this whole campaign,
Yeah.
I think.
The so you were about to go into the raiders' camp, pretending they were. The rest of the team was pretending that you were their prisoner, leading you into the camp, and you ended up getting the prisoners out and saving this monk. Um, So yeah, your plan worked. You saved the monk Laosin, uh, the one guy that the his student had asked you to go looking for him uh, at the cultist camp, and he asked you guys to go back and sort of like do some recon and figure out what was going on at the camp and let him know if anything major happened. And so you guys headed back, but by the time you got there, the rest of the camp was pretty much deserted on the outside, and so you kind of all crept up to the back of the camp where the cave was, and uh, decided to take a look inside. And so you've been kind of rampaging through the cave. The last session you killed Chugs killed Cyanrath.
Yes, right.
Uh, you guys defeated him, and then you came up into
Where
Mondath's chamber.
where
Uh,
where Bill ran in and started punching her in the back of the head. No, Cyanrath didn't own my ass again. It was amazing. I destroyed him.
yeah, he actually, when they came into the room, he ran up and swung a couple times with his greatsword, and then he dropped it. Like he got a critical miss,
I picked
and
up
so
the
he's
sword so I couldn't have it.
and so your character Bill Bushman, he picked up his greatsword and like kept it away from him.
Yeah, and then I just myrtleized him. I turned him into a shish kebab.
So you came up into Mondath's room here, and you started punching her, and so
Wait, but the best part was that yeah, myrtleize is definitely a word. I think it's spelt myrtleized. The more you it's yeah. Um and then let's see. And then so we had a bunch of kobolds chasing in after us. So we set a fire to where Cyanrath's body was, where the kobolds were coming up. We threw a bunch of tables on top of the hole, and then you sat on them for like 10 rounds of combat. You just sat on these tables.
yeah, you're pretty much a paperweight the last during the last combat.
Although you did kill a bunch of guys with some darts, but then you went and sat on the tables. Wait, what was the accent we had given Bill? Was that like a gay British man? I don't remember what it was.
I think so.
Look at it. So yeah, a gay British guy. I don't know. It's just what felt right. Just once you had the bow on your head.
One sec.
No, that feels really wrong. Son of a gun. So she runs out of this room, and then she calls all a bunch of guards, and then we basically get in these tight tunnels where we fight her, or we fight the guards, and she runs away. So she's currently getting away. We just killed like I don't know, must have been like 12 cultists, and
hmm
um, and now we got to give chase. But I think someone snagged a bunch of stuff from her decks. I think Amanda did. I think Stephanie
Yeah,
has it all.
you guys grabbed some papers. One that was kind of a kind of like a balance sheet. There was like a map of the immediate area. That kind of those kind of papers and materials. And now you guys are just kind of inspecting this, the rest of this area here, and deciding what to do next.
Okay, so where is Sefri?
I'm down. I don't know if you can see as far.
Oh,
I'm back
that's right.
behind.
Okay, yeah, because I don't have my because we're in a dark place. Okay, this is so amazing. This is crazy. Okay, so Chugs is gonna probably have to take a second wind in a second, but
Yeah, that's the last place I can see you.
okay. So I guess
We're gonna have to talk a lot more about. Oh no, there's.
Okay. I guess I gotta. So all right. So Chugs is going to. You see that he's kind of looking down the hallway back towards where Mondath ran, but he's also gonna hear the fire coming up the hallway, and he's going to ask you guys to give him a minute as he has something he has to take care of. He's gonna kind of go down this hallway, kind of peek over, make sure no one can really see him where he's going, and he's not gonna get too close to the fire. So he's gonna set down his backpack, and he's going to he's going to reach in and he's going to pull out a blanket from his backpack. I don't know if you read his character bio, but he had, yeah, we started a pretty bad fire. It's about to spread. So, Chugs is going to pull out the Frostfall skin blanket that, it is a blanket made of faces that was recovered from a necromancer that he killed in his young days. So he's going to take it out, and now he's looking over his shoulder, and he's a little nervous that Sefri and Bushman are here watching him. And he's just going to, so he's just basically going to hold it up and say, I've carried you all this way because I thought I could find you a good resting place. And you're turning out to be a bunch of assholes. And I'm just, all this talking in my head, I just don't appreciate it. And he's just going to, he's going to say, I think you were the ones that made that necromancer evil. He's pacing around because he's like all fucked up right now. He doesn't want to do this. He was probably a good guy. All right, fuck it. And he's going to throw it into the fire, and he's going to start running. He's going to push over Bushman, knock over Sefri, and he's just running.
And I just look confused.
You hear some ghostly like shrieking coming from the fire as the blanket made of faces falls into it and sort of crackles and you hear popping and all sorts of stuff that's like feeding the fire, and the flames around it kind of glow a little bit differently, like a little bit purplish, kind of a different color.
Smells like burning faces.
Can we please go?
and then you hear nothing. You hear nothing coming from the flaming pile.
So you're gonna see for a second, Chugs is gonna he's gonna kind of almost like he, you know, like when you have a cold and your nose suddenly clears and you have this kind of like clarity in your head, like something is just there's just an absence in your head. That's kind of what Chugs is feeling right now. This blanket. So he's just gonna be like, okay, so he's gonna put his hands on his knees and be like, look, I know this was very confusing and sudden and strange. I've had this blanket in my backpack this whole time that we've been pals. It talks to me and it tells me to do terrible, awful things, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse, and I just needed to be rid of it. I think let's go. Come on. So what you guys don't know is that in my character bio, I made my story that I'd killed a necromancer that had a blanket made of faces, and Dave put it in my backpack, and he's been talking to me through it every session that we play, telling me to do terrible things, and it was cursed. None of them said a nice damn thing to me.
All right. So you just witness Chug throwing that frighteningly hideous patchwork of faces into the fire.
I wish it was a wool blanket.
So this was like your security blanket the whole time.
I was trying to find a good home for it. Where do you find a home for a blanket made of faces? I don't know. Oh, I should have taken it to a temple. Bill is very confused, as is everyone else, I think. All right. So Chugs is going to kind of, he's just going to look better. You know, maybe he had dark circles under his eyes and a little pallid, but right now he looks almost like a huge weight has been lifted from his backpack and his mind. So he's going to go, who wants to go catch him on death?
Me.
All right, party.
Let's see.
It is now in the seat of my pants. Yes. I dropped a stoolie after that event.
Well, that's what the as you were right before you threw it into the fire. That's you felt its presence and had released your bowels as you stood there.
So Chugs is gonna. I really don't want you guys to get too close to me, especially Zephyr. Burnsy, come here for a second. Does minor illusion also deal in sense?
I don't know.
Okay. Zephyr, keep a good, safe distance, would you please?
And everybody stop as you're
Oh,
approaching this direction.
oh no! You kidding?
You see a group coming, or at least Chugs does at the moment. I think, based on his visibility.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. I probably shouldn't have been moving.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just tell you guys if it ever happens to that you know where to stop. Yeah, everyone should be able to see him, I think. But coming up from the stairs is some guard drakes and kobolds, probably the ones that were trapped in the chamber below the sort of fire that you made in that room. And
All right, so Chuck's gonna tell everybody to hold on. We got a problem.
so you guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Where's that at again?
of course,
There.
Bill comes back and starts rolling like a beast. Does anyone know if Trent had done any spells up to this point? He's gonna hate it.
I don't know. All right, so they're coming up these steps, and you also the first thing that you see is one of those guard drakes that was from the ones that you had led through the trap on those stairs. So they kind of brought them around to face you guys.
All right. Just so Bill knows, I'm probably going to start opening up with range attack rather than run in. Because I had just put myself in a tunnel and was the bottleneck for like those 10 cultists. So I'm going to take it a little easy until they're in my face. That's not the Chuck style. We'll see what happens, okay? Let's just play it by ear.
All right.
I just became a new man.
All right, so Sefri, you're up first.
How far does ranged thing go?
Your bow. I think you have a short bow. I think you're fine to reach them. I think it's pretty far. I know a long bow's really far, but I'm sure short bow's kind of the same deal.
I want it to weave through everyone and go right at the.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the first range is like 80 feet, so. All right, so you're firing at the drake that's at the top of the steps there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
Let me find him here on the sheet. Okay, yeah. So you will hit for 8 damage. You fire and it sticks into his stubby arm as he's crawling along the ground. And then Bill. Bushman. As we wait.
Oh, come on now. You rolled a 20 in your initiative. I would have ran up there. Cut me some slack, buddy. You spent a whole last round of combat sitting on the table. Don't get started with me. Actually, Bill, if you no, I can still get up there, I think. Look at that full health bar, Bill. Look at that full health bar you have. It's good to have Bill back.
I guess without Bill to narrate, we'll have to do that for him. Bill slowly saunters up to the guard drake. So, every one of his party members kind of looks at each other and kind of like, "Sword of Justice? When did it become?
When did that happen?
When did he start saying that?" Oh, Sword of Justice. The tip, you hit the tip of the sword on the cave wall as you're approaching the guard drake and miss.
Oh, embarrassing. Where's Burnsy? So he has Dissonant Whispers is a spell. Oh, it's not a cantrip. Shit.
Gonna have a interesting time. Nope. Or wait, yes, actually you do hit. Sorry. So you somehow find a way to kick the guard drake in the nuts, which is quite a feat. And I don't know. I guess you're not really sure. You just kick in that general area and hope that it does a little more damage. So that is your turn. Then the kobolds behind them kind of rush up, and this one as he runs up beside the guard drake, he says, "Protect the eggs."
Do we all hear him?
Yes. And he takes a stab at
Eggs.
Bill.
Cadbury eggs.
Uh-oh. Are they breeding these things to kill people? I'll ask the kobold when it's my turn.
And he misses with his dagger. And this guard drake down here is
Bill,
gonna
I'm
move.
coming. I will not leave you.
He's gonna go up and attack the monk in front of him there.
Oh no.
He hits AC 22 for
22.
for 11 damage.
Oh my god.
He takes a big bite on your leg as you're focused on the other one.
Shit. I'm coming. Hold on, let me go get the skin blanket.
You have a face on your leg.
I'm gonna throw it on a Drake's head and see if it can blind him.
And from back here, this kobold is going to go. This is a winged kobold, so he's going to take off from the ground.
Oh, of course. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we could run.
He comes up behind Bushman with his dagger. And does a 16 hit you, Bill?
I think that is
Check.
his AC. Or is he's a 17 or 18 or something. Yeah,
Might be.
He's high.
Okay.
Is it-
Alright, so he misses.
Fuck yeah, boo.
And the other guard Drake in front of you is going to take a bite. And he will hit for 3 damage.
Oh, fuck. I got you, but watch what I'm gonna do.
And there's another winged kobold. It's gonna get behind
Holy
Bill, and he will miss with his dagger. These other guys are gonna kind of pile up here, and then it's Burnsy's turn.
Alright, so Burnsy has creatures that fails. Damage or push away 10 feet from you. That's not useful right now. So I am going to. Okay. I'm going to cast. I think this is a better. I was like, I'm going to heal him, but no. I think what's going to be smarter is that Burnsy is going to cast Sleep. And how does sleep work exactly, Dave? I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar. If I cast, it's a range of 90 feet, but the effect area should be.
I think it's 20 feet, and it'll take. I think it starts with the creature with the most hit points, doesn't it? Or is it the creature with the least? Let's see.
I think Bill took another 3 damage, but I don't know at one point your phone call was.
So yeah, creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose are affected. So a 20-foot radius from wherever you start it, and then starting with the creature that has the lowest, it'll start counting up. So you do 5d8, and then however much that covers, starting with the lowest creature in HP, it'll put them to sleep.
But that'll hit Bill too, right?
Yes.
I don't want that. So 20 feet? My God. Okay, so I would have to start.
So yeah, it covers a pretty good area.
Yeah, I'd have to start like over here. I want to get the Drake. Oh, fuck. Hold on, everyone. 20, 20, 20. Okay. So that would only be so useful if I rolled low, because I'd only get those guys to sleep. Bill, would you prefer me to... I could only heal you some shitty like 1d4, which is like a joke, considering you're swarmed, or I can try and put these guys to sleep. I think that's probably smarter. Sleep. Okay, cool. I've had my counsel with my friend. Hey, it's a puppy dog.
Yeah.
All right.
She all of a sudden got interested.
Samus! Oh.
Man, the baby's really screaming. Why is he screaming, Dave? Why is that baby screaming? Okay. So I guess I roll. Do I go into his character sheet and roll attack or damage? How does this work?
You can just roll 5d8 because that's what his sleep spell is. I'm not sure where his button is on his spell.
All right, here we go. Sleep. 5d8, 25.
Okay,
1
so
second. Sorry.
that's all right. Do you know where he was aiming that? I assume
I
he
was
gonna
watching
try-
Samus. I'm sorry.
He was going to try and get everyone in the. I think he could get everyone if he aimed it in the right spot, right? Yeah. So there's like 20 there, 20 there.
Basic
Yeah. So
message.
he should be able to. He should be able to get everyone.
Okay, side note, David. I just got a Facebook message. It is that Randy.
Oh. Alright, so let's see what kind of HP these guys have. Okay. Alright. They all have the lowest, I believe. Alright. So these kobolds.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What'd you
hi,
say?
baby.
Yeah, Bono. Hey, can you say hi? Say hi.
Oh, look at you holding your head up.
Say yeah. Say hi. Say mommy's getting me a baba. Okay. Okay, so did you get that point where I said
I assume it was going to get everyone in it, right?
except Bill? It was like, yeah, it was like right here, I think.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to
Alright.
go like that. It was the only place that I could get the drakes that wouldn't get Bill.
Alright, so all those kobolds with the icons on them, if you can see them, the ones kind of back behind everything, they all drop to the ground and fall asleep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Okay, well, that's that's not bad, Bill. At least we have that. All right, and Burnsy's going to move out of Sefri's way. So he's going to move over here. Okay. And that'll end his turn.
Okay. So then the kobold, he's asleep. This one's asleep. That one's asleep. And it is Chugs' turn.
Okay. Chugs is going to... Oh, I can't get past... I can't get here without an opportunity attack. Can I?
If you go that way, if you go right there next to him, the winged kobold can attack you on your way in.
Do I care? Okay, I'm gonna start with second wind. So that's 1d10 plus my fighter level. So I think that's 1d10 plus... Are we 3 right now, Dave? We're 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're 3. Alright, roll 1d10 plus 3. So this is my second wind for 7. So I'm up to 20 hit points. Let me knock off my second wind here. I still have an action surge, which I'm going to use right now. I'm going to... Damn it, I need to get those drakes off of Bill, though. That's a problem. I'm going to take the opportunity attack in the typical Chug style. Run in and save my best man right here. Hold on.
All right.
So I'm going to place myself here, and I'm going to take that attack.
He will miss.
Okay. So I'm going to open up with, I have 1 superiority dice left. So, damage that Drake? Okay, so I'm going to start attacking the Drake to his immediate right. So
Okay.
I'm going to open up with a basic melee, pull up my greatsword. I'm feeling pretty hot from that blanket being killed.
Oh, man. You come in with a huge slash, taking off 15 hit points in a heroic manner to...
Wait, I wanted to attack one to Bill's right.
To Bill. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the one.
Oh, no, he's next.
bad.
He's next. I want to try and kill the one that Bill's
Biting
already
one.
injured.
That one instantly regenerates in an odd manner, and then
Fuck, they can
The one-
regenerate!
the one next to him looks a lot worse for some reason.
Shit, he's still alive. I'm going to...
He's bleeding profusely, so he's barely holding on.
Alright, I'm going to... Fuck, I hope we don't run into Mondeath outside. I'm going to pop my action surge. Action surge gives me another chance to... another action. So I'm going to try and kill this. I'm going to try and kill him. Fuck. God damn it. Sorry, Bill.
One thing I will remind you guys of, but I won't harp on it too much, but remember the times that you won inspiration for your role playing. You can use that once. Like you always, when you win it, you just have one, but you can use it during a session to get advantage on a roll,
But don't those
or a skill check or something.
don't those burn out though after that session?
Only if you. I was just saying you can only have one at a time. So if you want it again, you only ever have one. So it kind of encourages you to use it in a session.
See. I'm going to use that time I won.
Okay.
I think I've only gotten inspiration. I might have gotten it twice, but I know I've gotten it once. So I at least have one.
So you will have one. So in an instance like this, you could use it because your roll there, the other one, the advantage would hit. So
Chugs is going to. He's going to raise a sword in the air and go inspiration. Take another attack. There we go.
Oh, it was. I just meant that it would be advantage on.
Oh.
But that's fine. You.
Okay, I'll take the proper one then, because that's crit damage.
No, it's just normal.
Oh.
Sure. I see what you mean. The damage was full. Yeah. So yeah, that inspirational attack will drop that drake in front of that was holding onto Bill's leg with its mouth.
And then I'll turn him in a cool way. I'll be like, monks can't kick with dragons on their legs. And I'll be like real cool about it though. So Sefri now gets sneak attack damage. Ouch.
Yeah. And
Yep.
so this kobold right here, is that now wait, what's the thing? If I hit him, the people next to him get a shot at him?
No, if you have a teammate next to the enemy, you get to do your sneak attack damage because it's sort of understood that they're like in combat with them, so they're distracted. So you can take like a better shot at them.
Okay. So do I do anything extra, or do I just do like ranged attack again?
Yep, you just do your ranged attack, and then you'll do your extra. What is it? 2d6 or something?
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Find the thing. Roll. 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2. So 5 plus. Oh, so you would have missed anyways with the 9. So that will miss, and then it is back to Bushman's turn.
1 second.
As he's getting surrounded by kobolds and drakes.
Does like a spin attack.
He will unleash his flurry of blows. I'm going to take everything that you say in chat, Bill, as something your character is actually saying. So before he attacks, he goes, "Time for a flurry of blows." Alright. Attacking the guy right behind you there.
What's that?
I don't know, someone's phone. Alright. Hit him for... Oh, why is this not working? Alright. On your first strike, you down the kobold standing behind you. His wings kind of flutter as he falls backwards.
Oh yeah, Bill, do you see all those mushrooms down there on the floor?
Is Bill okay?
Yep. Second strike will take down the one next to him.
Whoa, he's killing dudes.
Finishing blow.
And he turns back around for his final strike on the Drake. And he will hit for 8 damage.
Wait, did Sefri kill those kobolds, or did
Yes,
Bill do
yes,
all this?
I did.
Oh,
No, I did.
Bill did with his he did a flurry of blows.
wow. That's awesome.
I'm going to translate his
That's all.
exclamation as someone trying to say water with a heavy accent. Water.
Water.
So then the kobold is asleep. This guard Drake will bite at Bushman, who just punched him in the face. Let's see, what's his? 18, I think will hit.
Damn, Trent's still waiting on that tow truck.
Oh, it sucks.
He does not sound happy. Poor guy.
For 6 damage. And this guy's done. This guard Drake is done. This guy is also done. Sleep. Okay, then it's back to you, Burnsy.
All right, Burnsy is going to use Vicious Mockery on Vicious Mockery. Is a cantrip. It does 1d4 damage, but if it hits, the guy he rolls attack at a disadvantage. So I'm going to pull that up right now. I like being a bard. They have cool things. Okay. Let me pull up his sheet, everybody. Thank you. Okay.
Vicious mockery of their poetry.
So you've got 2 attack buttons here, Dave. So I'll just roll. It says like attack, and then damage.
Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how those spells are set up.
Okay, so that's the first attack.
So this is on the Drake?
That's on the Drake that's next to Chugs.
Okay. So that'll definitely hit.
Okay, let me see what the second attack is. The second attack button. That's his wisdom saving throw. Okay. All right, so then damage is... Oh, he critted damage, so he took 4 damage, and creature suffers disadvantage on next attack roll, so it's only 1 attack.
Okay, so he, I think he still... Does he still take the damage if he saves? Just nothing else happens besides that?
Oh, it doesn't say.
It says... I know the other thing definitely doesn't happen to him, but, let's see... Vicious Mockery...
Creature suffers in addition to the psychic damage.
Okay, yeah, so nothing happens at all. So he, the Drake doesn't seem to understand his insults thrown at him, and then it doesn't seem to affect him at all.
Okay.
And skip and skip and skip. Chugs.
Chugs is going to attack the ambush Drake. Here we go. Ugh. 1 second. So a 15 hit. So if I roll superiority die at a 6 or higher on a 1d8, I'm going to use a superiority die. God, I hope we don't run into Mondeath. I have 1 left, so I'm going to use Precise Strike. This gives me a 1d8 to hit. Hold on to your butts. Oh, fuck yeah! Okay, that's a 15 against AC. I think that hits.
Okay. And you get to re-roll one of those damage die because it was a 1.
It's a 1d6, right? I think because he does 2d6. God, I love being a turtle. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's the same. All right.
All right, just so
Somehow
everybody knows, I am.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying. I am depleted of all my things. Now I am just a sword swinging monster. I'm a
It
hot
is
wing filled maniac.
Zephyri's turn now.
All right. Can I run up a little bit? Because I just don't. Well, I don't know if from there, like, I can shoot around the corner to this Drake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably need to move up.
Oh, that's true. Burns, you probably should have moved up.
Like here. Oh, they're dead. Dead bodies. I'm gonna to the side.
We've already handled those people.
They like fall out of like a closet that's over there. Like, oh god, oh, okay.
And then we're gonna shoot at the Drake.
Nice.
All right, you can roll your 2d6 extra to add to that.
Damn, that is insane. 13 damage from a short bow.
My adrenaline was really up from those dead
I guess
bodies.
that's what it was.
You plant an arrow squarely in his shoulder, and then it is Bushman's turn to try and survive yet another round.
It's not looking good, Bushman. If you want to back out and I'll kill the Drake and we can get out of here. We can leave these assholes sleeping. Oh, he's going for it.
In his mispronunciation, he says, "Take this, evil doer."
Jesus Christ.
He takes his short sword and spears
Sword
it
of
through
justice.
the Drake's head. If I can click on him here, he's dead. For some reason I can't edit him. There we go.
Oh yeah, my guys are asleep.
Okay. Sorry, it's getting kind of weird on me, the roll 20 stuff. So yeah, you spear him through the head.
I don't
Sorry,
think so.
the dog just... She's fine. So alright, so he takes him down. The rest of the kobolds, I think, are sleeping, either on the steps or amongst the fungus in that next room.
I don't think they get an opportunity to attack on you, Bill, if they're sleeping.
Let's know on you.
Should I
Can we kill them while they're sleeping?
You can, because they're helpless to do anything against it. So
If he
you
said,
guys,
oh,
they should be asleep for about a minute, I think, is what sleep does. So
Yeah.
if he said something about protect the eggs, do we have any reason to go look for those and kill them now, or do we still need to go after Mondath first?
oh yeah, you still can make your other attack though if you want.
Chugs wants to go after Mondath. Chugs ain't going back in this goddamn cave.
It is on fire, I guess.
It's true.
Yeah, I would just automatically say you could kind of kill them as they're sleeping, because they don't have any defense against your attack,
Drive a tent peg through the temple.
and they're small, kind of insignificant creatures. So
Wow, Dave. God, dude.
What do I have
My
in
cousin's a
bag?
kobold. It's fucked up.
is his name Jeff? Is that why Trent called out that one name?
Look, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we have an odd family.
All right, so you just Bill just sets down his foot on his head and kind of crushes it
It's fucked up.
as he's laying there.
Bushman, before you get any crazy ideas, do not go into that tunnel with those mushrooms. Yeah, I retreat.
Now he retreats. Oops, it's Burnsy's turn if he wants to do anything, but combat's pretty much over until unless you guys wait around for those kobolds to come back
No,
out of sleep.
Burnsy, or so. I guess I'll speak for Burnsy, and so I think we should go after these. I think we should go after Mondath. She's the one that we want, not these kobolds. They're asleep. The fire's coming anyways. I say we get out of here.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, Chugs will be like, oh yeah, let's do that, please.
All right.
If we're still in combat, I won't move.
No, you guys can run out if you want.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
If that's what you're gonna do. Okay, so you guys retreat out of the cave.
It's not a retreat. We're chasing someone. Okay.
Oh, I see.
You never say retreat.
All right, so you guys exit the cave, and
I can't move Chugs.
Hurry up, Chugs.
I think because you moved him onto that pillar.
Oh, okay. Come on, Chugs. You ridiculous butt fart.
Is that just a dotted line to the entrance? I'm not going to trip over something. Trip the alarm.
It's a 100-foot drop.
And a tiny little holes.
All right, let's take you guys out to the camp.
Where am I? Oh, okay. Not this edge.
You guys should be. Hold on a sec. I think I need to replace you on the board.
Oh, Bill, this is just our leftovers from lunch, is what you're looking at here outside the cave.
Oh, I guess it didn't update your health and stuff. That's kind of weird.
Is it supposed to?
It should, unless.
What do you mean?
Maybe
Update
I
health?
Maybe I connected them wrong because it has Bill at full health right now.
Oh, weird.
I think the reason why it did that is how I connected the tokens to the characters.
He's not gonna complain. Yeah, he's happy with it.
All right, so you guys are just outside the cave. You see the many carcasses of deer and kobolds from the ambush that you guys had set up earlier.
Okay.
Did she step in any blood and leave foot tracks?
Nice.
Let's see. Why don't you roll? Let me see what skill would be appropriate. Survival. I don't know if that's up there on the.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the last one on there.
Did I? Oh, am I even not clicked on myself? Okay.
Nice.
The blood that was there from dragging is pretty much dry on the grass, so she wouldn't have left any sort of, any trail of blood by stepping in it. You do see, as much as you can tell, tracks leading out away from the cave in the direction towards the entrance, but you can't really discern anything beyond that.
Can we roll to see if we see her running anywhere or anything like that, or she's just clean gone?
You can do a perception check if you wanted to, or spend time searching around here if you want. But right at the moment, you don't see any sign of her or any sign of anyone kind of sticking around in this area.
Okay.
Bill looks at his feet.
Oh, Chug's critted on a perception roll.
I'm still looking at the deer.
No, you don't see anything. You assume that she kind of took her moment to flee when you guys were distracted with the guards and wouldn't have had a way to mount a defense or anything out here, so she probably just took off.
Okay. So Chugs is going to say, I think it best we get back to the city and rest up to the town, and we can discuss what to do from there. The good news is Steinrath is dead. Mondath is now on the loose, but she knows we're coming after her. It sounds like we've severely, I don't know, hurt their numbers here. There's only a few kobolds left in that cave, and whatever's left is going to burn. We've got these documents. So let's get them back to Night Hill and let them read over it.
Okay. Before you are able to take off, you hear
Oh, those fuckers.
some kobolds scrambling from inside the cave towards where you guys are. You assume the ones that were sleeping woke up while you're out here searching and checking the ground, and they are on their way to you.
Should we just step back out of the way of the
We
entrance?
murdered all of their people, and these guys are still like, oh, no, the four of us can do it. We can take these guys. I'm going to have to roll an intimidation check and tell them to sit down and go away.
So everyone roll initiative. Let's see. Did Bill roll yet? Oh, there we go.
What's this wee stuff, white man?
This kobold will take his sling and chuck a rock at... Oh, can you guys set your HP to what it was? Let me go back and I'll let you know.
Mine's the 20, which I got from Second Wind. So mine should be right because I manually inputted it.
Okay.
And I know Burnsies was at max health when we started the game.
Yeah, Burnsy and Sefri both have full. Chugs, you have... I think yours is correct. And Bill, you have 4. Oops. Okay. So this one is going to take his sling and fire at Chugs, who's in front of him here. He hits AC 15. Does that hit you?
I'm a 16.
Okay, so he misses. The rock kind of just like ricochets off your armor.
Let me make for... Yeah, 16. So Chugs is going to look up at where it bounced, look at the kobold, be like, really, a rock? I just killed Steinrath, and you're throwing rocks at me.
The kobold responds, I kill you.
All right, buddy.
All right, the second one completely misses with his sling. This guy does the same, and he will also miss. And then it's Burnsy's turn.
Bill, are you gonna keep out and maybe throw darts? Because I can heal you if you want to go into combat. Okay, so then Burnsy's going to move forward a little bit so that we got a wall, and he's just gonna shoot with his crossbow at the front guy, I guess. Range attack 1. Jesus.
You're hitting this guy closest to you.
Yeah, this one.
All right, so you will actually kill him because it was a crit.
Nice.
And something's going on with the... All right, so he's dead. And then it is Bushman's turn to throw his darts. Sorry, that guy is. I'm having trouble clicking on him to put those symbols on him. Oh, that's right. You guys can't see their. All right, your dart will miss, and then it is Chugs' turn.
Okay. All right, melee attack. 13, 12.
That will hit, slaying the kobold in front of you. In a grisly manner.
Chugs.
And then Sefri.
Okay. Well, I had run up here because I was going to wait until they came out and just kind of smack them. But since those two up front are already dead, I'm just going to take a blind shot around the corner.
You'll probably have to step up behind Chubbs to get a good shot on that guy. But that attack will miss as your arrow ricochets back into the caves.
Because I took a blind shot.
The kobold that's further back in the cave
Did it scare him off at least?
shouts to the one up by you guys. He says, I go get help. You protect the eggs. And he runs back.
Okay, we should question this kobold. Now I'm curious what these eggs are. Maybe Sefri was right. I don't want to go back into that cave, though. Did we miss eggs? What did we...
What was that stuff we came up to and we couldn't tell what it was? Would that have been like a nest or something?
You guys did have a couple of passageways that you didn't go down.
Oh. Well, it is on fire.
Okay, so this one looks really nervous now that his friend has kind of abandoned him, and he's still gonna step up and stab at Chugs with his dagger, and he will hit for.
Check this out when it's Burnsy's turn. Watching it, it's gonna be awesome.
6 damage.
That's actually a pretty good hit for a fucking kobold.
Yeah,
all right, I'll put
his max damage.
Oh, nice. All right, okay. I got an idea. So let's say 6 damage. Okay. So it's Burnsy's turn. Hold on, that didn't work. 14. Okay. So Chugs is pretty hurt right now. Okay, so Dave, do you feel comfortable assuming that Burnsy has one more spell slot to use of a level 1 spell?
Which ones did he use?
I just used sleep. I don't know what else he used on the last sessions.
Was Vicious Mockery one also?
That's a cantrip.
Okay.
If you're not comfortable with it, I don't have to do it.
I think he has 3 slots. I think that should be okay. Let's see. 3rd level, he has 4 first level spells.
Oh, okay, then I don't think he
and 2 second level. So yeah, he should be fine to use another one.
Oh, that's right. He did get 2nd level. Okay, so he's gonna cast Charm Person on the kobold. Let me see.
Okay.
If I do that. I'm sorry, guys. Let me pull up this sheet. Okay. So Charm Person is an attack. Oh, pretty good.
And that's his. Does it have a? I think its DC is 13, just like the last.
The kobolds.
His Burnsy's spell DC, the thing that the kobold has to roll against to see if he resists it.
Is it a static number or is it an actual roll?
It's just a static number.
Okay. So
I think it's 13 from the last one. Like I don't think it changes.
Okay.
Unless he levels up. So the kobold does not resist it, and he
Yes.
Immediately kind of his demeanor changes, and he just kind of blinks and looks at you.
Okay. So Burnsy is going to walk up to him, and he's gonna say to the kobold, he's gonna go, "Are the eggs okay?" Or what? I've forgotten what kind of eggs are you guys are we protecting? And I'm gonna say words like "we" and things like that. I'm gonna make him feel like we're in this together, because now he's my friend. So I guess I'll say, so it's not it's just that we're friends. It's not that he's under any kind of spell that I got to convince him of anything, Dave.
I think he regards you as friendly, is what the spell says it does.
Okay. Yeah, it did say friendly.
So he says, "Yes, eggs are safe. Follow me."
Jesus, we're so beat up.
We go protect the eggs.
Wait.
He starts kind of motioning for you to follow him.
I'm gonna say, hold on, buddy. Hold on, one more question. What kind of eggs are they again? I just need to make sure I have the right tools to make sure they're safe.
I'm sorry, you told him to just hold on, or
no? I asked him to hold on. I said, could you tell me what kind of eggs they are so I make sure I have the right tools to to protect them?
He says your tools are fine. They have not hatched.
Okay. What eggs are they? What's in the eggs?
The eggs hold the young, like all creatures.
The young of a dragon?
Yes, of course.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
They're just babies.
Okay. You know what? I've always loved dragons. How big do they get after they hatch? How big can they get? They turn into big dragons, or like the drakes run around on all four?
They're, from what you know, they start out relatively small. Like they're probably as big as the. I think they're as big as the egg is probably as big as the kobold.
Oh,
it's like a small.
Because I'm trying to find out if this is an actual dragon eggs or if these are drake eggs.
He when you said dragon, he said yes. So you assume that they're dragons and not drakes.
Okay, team. So Chugs is gonna look at Burnsy's gonna turn around and look at Chugs, and Chugs is gonna look at Sefri and be like, we're gonna kind of look over at Wishman. I don't know. I'm a little banged up. Wishman's a little banged up. Dragon eggs, though. I mean, we could go back to town and rest, but do we? What if they're taken out of here? I mean, there's a fire going on in the cave. They're gonna try and move them out, right? I don't know. Burnsy could heal one of us. Sefri, Bushman, what do you guys think?
Can we just be really sneaky and try to peek around corners, and then if we run into something that's really bad, well.
Oh, Bill's ready to run in and kick some ass. Of course you are, Bill. All right, let me look at what spells Burnsy has, because this could turn out to be really bad. But we can't leave dragon eggs out. Or can we? If they're protected by something, that they're going to be protected by a very bad creature. They're not going to be protected by kobolds, I doubt it. Let me look at what his spells are. So, enhance ability and shatter. So he doesn't have... So, I know I've used 2 first level spells, and if Burnsy used...
Can that kobold tell us how long before they're supposed to hatch? Or if they are going to hatch soon?
He says we we care for eggs, but I think they hatch soon. You follow Glurdag. We go protect the eggs.
Glurdag, quickly, Glurdag. One last thing. How many guys are watching? How many of us are watching the eggs? Is there an egg keeper?
He says not many left. We need to go. We need to go now.
Okay, buddy. All right, just hang on 1 second. We gotta bandage up my buddy here, okay? I'm talking to him like he's my son. Okay. So Dave, if he gets four first level spells, I'm looking at Burnsy's spells and I don't remember him using anything other than possibly Thunderwave. So he may actually have one spell left to use.
I think you're right. I think he prepared like one of each or something like that. And
all right. So Bushman, I'll have Burnsy cast Cure Wounds on you. Of course. No complaints from Bill for going into the frying pan.
Also, if you guys have, I don't know if you feel like taking a short rest, which is like an hour's time, which I guess he's only charmed. The charm person spell works for 1 hour, so if you took a short rest, it would run out right at the end of that, but you'd be able to use your hit dice to recover, or you can just do Cure Wounds now and go with the kobold as your friend.
Oh, fuck. That's a tough decision.
Who needs lungs, Bill?
Yeah. Bill's the medic. He needs to tell us.
Hit dice are... So when you rest, when you take a short rest, you can use up to your level of hit dice, and that's like your HP roll when you level up your character. So I'm not sure what it is for a monk, but you can use up to that many. So you can use up to 3 before you take a long rest. So
all right.
You could basically roll it 3 times if you wanted to, because I'm not sure if you've used it yet or not.
Well, I just thought about this. If we took a rest and then try to stomp back through this cave, not knowing where we're going, we could run into other combat. So it might be better to just heal up with Cure Wounds, let Chug stay at 14 hit points, and follow the kobold. We'll probably get least likely to get no attack.
Could we convince the kobold something
all right, cool.
like, let us know right before we get in there or something, and then just take him out before we go into whatever room they're in and then rest or something?
You can do it. You're the dirty assassin. Chugs wouldn't kill that man. All right, so Chugs or Burnsy, let's just assume Bushman is up to Burnsy. So creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus 3. That's your charisma mod. So I'm going to heal. Just give me some duct tape. I'll fix it myself. That's crazy, bro. All right, here. I'm going to get you 1d8 plus 3 on Bill. Oh, yeah, Bill, you just take heal up 10 points. So you and me are at the same. And I don't think we have a... I actually feel bad because that's probably true, and now I'm sad. I don't think I have any health potions. Oh, that's Burnsy. All right, let's see what Chuck says. All right. So Dave, do we want to say that was Burnsy's 4th spell he used, or 3rd? Because if he has one more spell slot, I'll heal Chugs. Otherwise, we'll just get going.
Honestly, I don't remember. I really can't remember if he cast any spells. Like, I don't remember. That's why I had talked to you before about like you guys using your abilities and stuff. So I wasn't sure if he had used any up until that point. So if you want, you can, because you can always also. I definitely know he hasn't used any 2nd level spells, and you can always downgrade a spell slot. So you can use those 2nd level spell slots as 1st level if you wanted to. So he definitely has at least a couple more, I'd say.
So I could heal up Chugs and Bushman one more time. How many more hit points do you have up to max, Bush? Because if you're at 14, how many more do you get? Okay, 7 more. All right, I'm going to drop. I guess so I can use a 2nd level spell as 1 2nd level as 2 1st level, right?
No, just one. It just like it's a 1-for-1 thing.
Oh shit. All right. Oh fuck. Then who am I gonna heal? Bushman or just let's do I'm not trying to be biased here, but I'll heal Chugs. That way Chugs can run in and be a tank, I guess. Okay, cool.
Glirdag walks over and he says, I help, and he starts like rubbing dirt in like your wounds, and it's like not helping at all. It's just really bad.
Like, thanks, Glagnar. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, while we're doing this, thank you for the dirt. That's good. There's a worm there, but it's fine. My family has a long history of using worms to leach out illnesses here. Okay. So, quick question, buddy. Is it just us kobold? You kobolds protecting the eggs, or is there anything else like a drake or anything like that?
He says, we have more guard drakes, but we need to make sure they are all fed.
Oh, I missed that. What did you say? My internet went.
He says we have more guard drakes, but we need to make sure they are all fed.
Oh fuck. Okay. So somehow I just managed to give Burnsy 23 health. That's not accurate. So okay. So Chugs is up to something. All right, let's roll, guys. All right, Glagnar. I don't remember.
All right. Make a note of your health because you might have to change it on this next screen again because of that
okay
thing not updating it. All right, so you guys will go back in.
That's a terrible idea. Let's do it.
Let me set up.
It's good to have you back, Bill.
Let me reload really quick because it's running really slow. Be right back.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see if that works any better. Yeah, it looks better. Can you guys both? I can't hear Steve now. I probably shouldn't have done that. Can you hear him, Amanda? I can see and hear you. Oh, can nobody hear me?
Oh no. Where's David? I can't hear you, no.
Oh, Bill. Bill says he can. Let's see. Is that any better? Shoot.
I will try.
I probably shouldn't have done that.
I see David.
Okay.
David.
Can you hear me? I think I got everyone back.
Can David hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me, Steve?
It looks frozen. Maybe not. Oh no.
I will wait for him to. The program just started running so slow when I'd click on tokens, you know, where it like pops up their little balls and things with the numbers in them. It would just never do it. And so I kept clicking trying to get their numbers to come up, and it would never do it. Let me try. Okay. Sorry.
Get a whiteboard and write on it and hold it.
Can you hear me now, Steve?
Yeah. I've seen in some like novelty stores pre-made signs that you flip through for typical things you would say in the car to other drivers. Pretty uncensored.
I'm gonna try and reload everything again. See if that'll pick up.
I'm here.
What about now?
Here, David. I can't even hear the ambience anymore.
I had turned it off. I'll turn it off for you.
Like an earthbound song. Yeah, Burnsy needs to play something for us.
Is Chug still there? You still see his image?
I do not.
Okay. Maybe he shut it down again.
I feel bad eating crunchy foods, like you can probably hear it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bill. Can you hear us, Chugs? Nope. I know when I reloaded it, it had like a little disabled plugin thing on my address bar. I'll try one more time here. Yeah, you should only be able to hear the sound effects. Just making sure everyone's in. Alright, I'll turn it back on. Everything is enabled, right? Oh, it's not in there.
I see David.
Okay, I see you, Amanda.
I see Steve.
Alright, we can. Oh, okay. You can hear us, just can't talk. Alrighty. Looks like we'll have a competition here between Bill and Steve who can answer the fastest. Alright, first typing question for you guys to type in the answer. What was the name of the kobold that you just encountered? Go. They're both good answers. One's a mispronunciation of his name, and the other is is pretty good too. All right. We'll continue like this for now, and then if it still is kind of weird, we could always end early, even if since Trent's not here either. But we'll go on for now. So you guys,
Baby dragons.
baby dragon bacon. Let's rule. So Glurdag has kind of asked you guys to follow as he's going inside the cave here. So you're all back at the entrance. Okay. So he says, "You follow me. I show you where we feed the drakes." So he leads you this way.
There's the sleeping ones. Okay.
He steps over his fallen comrades down into the mushroom place. He goes back.
What side can we walk over again? My mouse said it was safe on this side.
He just walked. Yeah, he just kind of walked through the center because there you see the giant fungus that were killed by you guys, kind of rotting in the path. Before he goes into this chamber, he holds up his hand. He says, "Be quiet up ahead." And so he kind of tiptoes. So you guys all, if you want to be quiet, roll a stealth check. If not, then you can just continue on.
Oh no!
Okay.
Wow.
Is that Bill got an 8, Sefri got a 9, Chugs and Burnsy both okay. So Bushman and Sefri kind of like bump into each other a little bit and make noise, and Glurdag turns around. He's like, "Shh." But you guys are quiet enough. So he goes as you travel through. He goes over to this passageway, which has the broken spear on the ground next to it, and he picks up the broken spear, the part with the actual spearhead on it. It's about like a couple feet long, and he walks down these steps, and at the bottom there's like a curtain. So let me
Food.
let me see if we can. At the base of these steeply descending steps, a curtain hangs across the passage. It is made from hundreds of heavy leather strips, each about the width of a human hand. The strips are fixed to the ceiling and are long enough to drag on the floor. The curtain extends from wall to wall. The leather comes from a variety of local animals and is badly cured. The curtain is several layers thick with no gaps, and you can't see through it at all. But obviously you can in this instance. So he takes a spear, and it has a little notch on the blade. He takes the notch and he kind of holds the curtain to the side, and he motions for the rest of you, like, "Come, we get meat." And as you look inside, the curtain area, the smell of old blood assaults your nose. The floor is covered with dried puddles of it. 4 floor-to-ceiling columns are spaced across the chamber, and chains have been strung between them like clothesline. Animal carcasses hang on hooks from the chains. You see gutted and skinned antelope, deer, goats, and what might be big cats, and even a few small bears. Some of this meat has been here for a while, if the smell is a reliable indicator.
Alright, let's go with the meat.
So he motions for you guys to go in there to like pick up meat, and it's all like rotten and smells bad. Well, some of it's rotten. Some of it is still edible.
Smells like meat. Rotten meat. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, so he's.
I'm gonna pick this big thing.
So Chugs is like rubbing the meat on his pants. All right, so he Glurdag sees you picking up the meat, and he's kind of like he kind of motions you like once you. I'm not sure if anyone else is gonna carry meat out of there or what you guys are doing. All right, so Chugs picks up. The kobold kind of looks at Burnsy, since he can't carry as much, kind of a scornful look, like, "Come on, try harder." All right, so he lets the curtain fall back and puts the spear on the ground at the top of the steps again, and then everyone roll your stealth checks again. He kind of puts his finger to his mouth as he looks back, and then he tiptoes through the room. Dang. Burnsy struggles with his smaller portion of meat to carry through the room, but everyone moves quietly. Actually, he's gonna go this way. So he kind of, the trap's already been pushed through when Sefri fell into it, so he kind of just steps over it as he walks this way. He motions for you guys. He says throw a small piece down there, and he motions to the pit where there's a guard drake.
Go ahead and get rid of yours. Except the one.
I was gonna say, is that what you say to Glurdag? We killed these fools. All right, so you toss the meat into the guard drake, and he goes eagerly over to eat it. Then he continues down this way, motioning for you to follow.
Okay. Oh. Yes. Who?
Yes, this is the way that you guys had gone down already.
Oh, we just knocked him out cold and we couldn't. Is that what we?
No, you killed Cyanrath.
Those other.
So you just, I guess you don't tell him to.
Where's Bill?
Where is Bill? Oh, he's back at the entrance to the meat place. I guess he must have his computer must have crashed because his little icon is. I'll just move him around with you guys. So Glurdag just keeps going, motioning for you to follow as he kind of.
You think we're safe to sneak by this way here? Oh yeah. They won't see us, will they? I'm still hidden. Sneaking. Do we need to sneak anymore, or like
if you guys want to sneak past this, you can roll again because your other one was for that room. Okay, and that was for Bill. All right, so he walks. You're gonna kind of have to.
Oh.
I'm gonna drag you guys over because this is didn't this
Oh, it's
setup
dark.
setup didn't really work with the. Give me 1 second. So assuming you guys followed him all the way in there, you guys, as he just casually walked by, you guys kind of all like were really quiet with your with a bunch of the meat that you're carrying, and made it by, and the kobolds didn't seem to notice. And so he kind of goes down this way towards these steps. He's like, we're almost there. Please follow. Quit dragging your feet.
Take some and throw it at the old drawings.
Okay, so he leads you guys in here.
Bill's back.
and he says, "Throw meat down into pit."
That's the guy down there. Oh, yikes. Can we borrow one of the eggs?
You see, Chugs notices some kobolds in the corner, kind of peeking over a ledge. One of them says, "Glirtag, what you doing?"
Oh no. There's only 4 of them.
He's,
And 2 drakes down there.
he kind of walks over a little bit. He says, these people friends, they help feed the drakes. They are with the cult. So Chugs waves to him in a friendly manner, and they seem kind of hesitant, but it looks like they kind of believe his story that he gave them. And as you look into the pit, let's see. As you look in there, Bill, you see. What's your vision like?
This is what,
You see the 2 eggs that are obviously visible there. And then let me get to the GM layer here. Bill, you spot a 3rd egg over by the rocks in the corner. It was kind of camouflaged against the rocks. But you can see it right there. And I guess, did you guys throw the meat down like he asked?
Keep a little in your pocket for later in case you need to distract one of them. Chug smells like meat now, anyways.
All right, so you're gonna throw it towards the drakes then.
Towards the drakes.
Okay, so you throw the meat, and then they kind of walk over to. All right, so he says, Glurdeg thanks you. Oh, there's a sorry, there's a gate around those stairs, like the last place. So at the bottom of the steps, there's a gate preventing you from going in there, and there's a post. There's a post just to the north with a key ring on it that likely is the key to that gate.
How far down is the drop?
It is 10 feet. The gate is about 6 feet or so, like the height of a human. So you're telling him that Mondath sent you. Go ahead and roll persuasion, I guess, or deception. I guess it's deception. Yeah, that's fine. So Burnsy can try and deceive him. He says, okay, I don't want anything to happen to the eggs. Go check. So he points at the post where the key is to tell you that you can grab that and go down there. All right. As you unlock the gate, it makes like a creaking sound as it opens because it's kind of rusty. You notice the guard drakes kind of look up from their meal, and they just they look like they're kind of watching you from a distance. But then they kind of slowly take bites, but as they're eating, their eyes kind of stay fixed on you at the gate.
I'm watching them, ready to.
Just go down there and kind of like, oh, I just want to make sure they're okay. Oh no! And you just like fall and like elbow drop on it.
I think we could. It's 2 drakes, 5 kobolds. Well, if we train them and get them on our side.
He says they belong to Resmir. He says that's how it's pronounced, but he doesn't know how to spell it.
Are these all the eggs?
Cleardag says, yes, these 3 are our eggs. He says, Resmir is the half black dragon who's in charge here. He says, I know not what they will be used for. I just follow orders and take care of them and feed the drakes.
Well, did you know we have special orders to take them? Sneak them out, smash them, avoid them.
He's like, actually, Resmir was preparing these for an omelet, and so we're gonna go prepare them for. He says, I don't know where Resmir is. Hasn't been here in months.
Yeah, I think Chugs could lie through that. Yeah, Resmir hasn't been around. So.
He's like, hold on, Glared Egg. So you guys, you want to smash him?
Yeah, I mean, you've got a good shot at that one. Take out one. It's a baby. And now the kobolds that are over there, they're peeking up. Can they jump up pretty easily?
Yeah, they're kind of like peeking over the little ledge.
Is there anything we don't see down in that corner? No, that's about it.
He says, I don't know what you mean. Why you ask so many questions? Yeah, you can take a look at it. Oh, actually, make a nature check, Chugs. Okay, so you, as you're inspecting the egg in front of you, you can tell from its coloring and just certain aspects about it tell you that it's a blue dragon egg, at least the one that's right in front of you. But
I'll be glad to go down and try to get that bronze one. I'm just saying, I want to take a closer look. Does he seem to have a problem with it?
Yeah.
And dash their little ones against the rocks. I just say, hey, I thought I saw this one move.
He kind of goes down next to you. He's like excited. He's like what we doing? How we help the eggs?
Elbow to the face. Smash. Ready. Oh. Can I perception check mine to see what kind it is?
Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check.
I don't know about nature.
You can't really tell.
I think it's an On that one or the bronze one? Oh, David, I can't hear you now. Can you hear me still?
Oh, sorry. I turned my mute on.
Oh.
His eyes sort of get wide as he's like realizing what you're saying.
All right.
Okay, so
Stephanie's gonna stomp hers. Do you have any sort of checks? Let's see See if those are effective.
You guys can, if you're both next to it, you can just. So the
No,
two of you that were
smashed on that rock next to me.
okay. If you guys that do that next.
No, sorry. I'm gonna crack it lightly because I want to see what's in it.
So you're like using your sword and kind of like pulling it open.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like starting to be a lot, because they're about ready to hatch, but I want to see first.
Okay, so so as you like the one that Chug smashes the like a baby blue dragon kind of that looks like it's mostly formed kind of like spills out from the egg with like a bunch of goo, and it just kind of like flops and then kind of is still, and then the one that you're looking into, you see the form in there, and like a little bit of the goop is like kind of spilling out from the part that you're opening, but since you didn't do it all the way, it's still just kind of like contained in there. And as soon as you guys do that, you should all roll initiative. And Bill, you threw a dart at the.
He did throw a dart
at the white egg. Okay, you make an attack roll for that.
It hits one of the drakes. Ooh.
You throw it and it goes right through the egg and sinks inside it completely. Leaves a little hole and the goop starts kind of like pouring out of it.
Oh. I didn't notice if it was like mine that I just kind of cracked open. I didn't notice if it was like dead or going to live, did I?
You couldn't really tell. I guess depends on how much you like opened up the egg. I mean, you've kind of broken the shell on the outside, but I don't know if you like opened it up a lot or just kind of like peeked inside.
I wanted to open it enough just to be able to see the creature at least.
Okay, so it was just like you made a crack in it and just kind of opened it up a little to look inside.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you couldn't see too much, but you saw the kind of the form of it like inside the liquid
sure
there.
Use it yet.
just use some of Bill's duct tape and kind of go over the crack. All right, Burnsy is the first one to act. But we will wait. Steve is just getting back. So Burnsy's Steve. All right. He sends a crossbow bolt into the unsuspecting Glurdag into his neck, and he and he kind of gurgles. He's like why, and he falls over.
I feel worse about him than the eggs.
All right, Sefri.
Oh, is that pole in my way, or can I aim for one of the ambush drakes?
You probably, if you can see him, yeah.
Okay.
All right, fire an arrow into that first one there.
It sticks his meat into his cheek. Stuck on his face.
As he's he's eating a piece of meat and it just spears it, so it's hanging there next to his face.
You got a little something right there.
So the that drake moves.
Don't run away. Oh.
Goes right there to go after Chugs. He will make an attack.
No.
Yeah, you can tell him what she did there.
I peeked in at it. I wanted to see it, but it's not dead. I don't think it's dead yet.
Let's see.
Because as proven by her nature check, she's not really sure if there's anything they could use it for yet or not.
Okay, yeah, 17 will hit Chugs. So he will hit. He bites Chugs for 5 damage. And then the kobold is going to climb up here. And he is going to, he has in his sling, he has a kind of a large clay pot, and he's going to throw at Bushman here. I think a 16 misses you, right? Okay. So he misses, and it flies back and hits this pillar back here. And you see it burst open, and a bunch of like sticky foam type stuff is splattered all over within like a radius around that circle. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Okay. So he misses, and then this other guard drake is going to go. He will go there, and he's going to do a bite attack on Chugs also. But he will miss. And then it is Bushman's turn. Can redirect it to his own team. The deflect arrow thing, it didn't hit you. I don't think so. I don't think you can use that if it misses.
I take my egg and throw it in front. Would the egg fit in my book bag?